Hi. Today I am going to go over one of my favorite authors of all time. She was truly a visionary in her genre, and she implemented many different things into her books. I am talking, of course, of Anne McCaffrey, author of The Dragon Riders of Pern. First of all, people hear dragons and they think, oh my god, it's a fantasy book. Wow. Not exactly. It's more like a science fiction book because she uses so much science in her books to accomplish what is normally considered fantasy into a world that is plausible. Honestly, there are several different reading orders. You can either read by the publication dates of when she published them, which book came first, yada yada yada. Or, like me, I like to read things. If there's a prequel, I want to read the prequel before I read the regular book. And in this, there's quite a few prequels. And then she also wrote a set of books within that world with her son, Todd McCaffrey. And sadly, she passed away, I think in 2011. I might be wrong on that, it might have been 2012. But she passed away not too long ago. And I don't think that the series was ever finished. I think she was talking about doing another book about Les Falar, who I absolutely love. But if you like science fiction, and I would start, where did I start? I think I started with, oh dear, I think I started with, oh my god, it's got a girl on it. Dragon's Dawn. Yeah, I believe I started with that one because that's the one where they first get to Pern, and it kind of tells you how they got to Pern in the first place. If you want to give it a shot and you just want to read a few books to find out, if you like it or not, I would really recommend getting this. It's Anne McCaffrey on Dragon Wings because it includes Dragon's Dawn, Dragon's Eye, and Moretta, Dragon Lady of Pern. So if you get this, you actually get 3 books into one, and you can actually get a feel for her writing because it changes a little bit as the series goes on. I would definitely read them in the order that they happened. Not the order that she wrote them, but the order that they happened. I would read the prequels before I would read the other ones. I absolutely loved Dragon's Dawn because there were so many characters, for one, and for two, you really find out why things are the way they are on Pern and who discovered what and why it is the way it is. And as a history buff, because I like history, I love historical fiction as well. I feel that knowing your roots is extremely important. So, the roots of any good story in a prequel need to be read before you read the book. That's like The Hobbit. A lot of people read The Hobbit before they read Lord of the Rings. Because it's simpler. You fall in love with the character. Like, you fall in love with Bilbo, and then in Lord of the Rings, you're like, you know. So, it gives you a backstory to it. So, I would definitely start with Dragon's Dawn, because to me, it was my favorite. But give it a shot. These books are quite old. So, start reading them, and hopefully you'll like them. And like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And let me know what you think after you read them. Or if you have already read them, let me know, because I'm all about bringing old books into light. So, let me know.